Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and I am continuing my Gloomhaven solo series. We had just, what did we just do? Oh yeah, we just got through, wow, I'm totally drawing a blank. We just got through something, because we defeated the Eye, and the Lair of the Unseeing Eye, and then we went to... have to look at the map because I know where it's at in the map. We went and did something to also get us closer to the void. We went to the treacherous divide, got through that, and then we saw a house off in the distance that sounded like fun, so that's where I will be heading. But prior to all of that, I donated 20 more gold to the great tree, which does get us to level 5 prosperity, which is pretty cool if I do say so myself. Which that also allows us to read some stuff, which I will do in just a sec. I think the prosperity level does also unlock some cool stuff. Let's see. Yes, new items become available according to the chart. So prosperity level 5 goes 36 through 42, which I believe are these. So now we get Boots of Dashing, add 3 to your movement. That's pretty good. The Robes of Evocation, during your attack, spend any element, add +1 to the entire attack. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Heavy Bassinet, you are immune to stun and muddle. That's pretty good. Hook Chain, during your ranged attack. Well, none of us have ranged attacks. Versatile Dagger, whenever you use the default top of an ability card, perform attack 3 instead of an attack 2. That's also not bad. That's just a passive that you have. The Power Potion, now you can add 2 to your attack. And the Ring of Haste, at the end of your turn, play 1 card from your hand and immediately perform the bottom action of the card. That's also really cool. I like that quite a bit. So, got a bunch of options. Got a bunch of options for cards. I'll organize these in a sec, but yeah, so that's what we have available to us. That's pretty cool, as well as reading from the Tomb of the Records book, but I won't do that just yet. Instead, let's have a city event. As you prepare to leave the city on another journey, you are suddenly surrounded by a large group of guards near the west gate. "We hear you've been spreading rumors," one of them says, "claiming that the gods are causing the vermling attacks on the city. That's some high-grade garbage you're spewing." "My best friend died in the last vermling raid," another one yells. They all sound the same. "You've got something smart to say about that?" Option A, attempt to calm down the guards and explain the situation. Option B, these guards are not interested in a friendly discourse. Prepare to defend yourself. We're on the guard's side, so clearly we're being slandered. So, let's see. I don't have either of those characters, do I? Nope. I would need, I think, the Scoundrel and 2 other people that I do not have. You laugh and claim that this is all some big misunderstanding. The guards don't see it that way, but your lack of aggression at least stops them from attacking you. They leave grumbling threats. Well, I'm just losing reputation. I get all this hard work. I'm still at -3, so at least -3 on gold, but I'm back down to +12. Dang, that's kind of ass. And then that gets discarded. I'm very curious. There's a way that... There you are. Yeah, I have to have a reputation of 20. Oh, to add city events. City and road events. Okay, I don't get a character. Who did I get? Gained 5 ancient technology global achievements, which I don't believe I got. And... Huh. Oh, okay. I got Iris from having a 10 reputation. I thought I got it from donating a lot of money. Anyway, now that we're done with that, and I mean, Yargo technically has 100 gold. Iris says 18, but we'll see what this place gives us. I'm not gonna buy anything yet. He is pretty set on everything, especially because he can hold 5. Yeah, he can hold 5 consumables because he's max level. I would like to get her to be able to use a bottom attack or a bottom card. That's like a lot of her heals just to quickly pop off a heal. That's pretty dope. But let's head on out and go get some more money. The route to your destination is less direct than you had hoped, and you end up taking a shortcut through a small forest. There you happen upon a family of deer. They are still a ways off in the distance and haven't noticed you. You approach cautiously. You know what? I'm just going to watch the deer for a little bit. You are enjoying watching the animals graze when an arrow flies out and hits the larger of the deer in its center chest. It bolts away, but doesn't make it very far before collapsing. Then you see a large inox emerge from the brush and turn towards you. I thought you were going to do something stupid there for a second. Thanks for not scaring away my quarry. Allow me to share some of the spoils with you. Hey, we all start with bless. That's pretty cool. Well, that's another blessing in Yargo's deck, because he's the one with the money to be able to donate to the great tree. Oh no! And I mean, so Yargo's pretty much. I mean, he's obviously the veteran here. He's seen some shit. He's fought a lot of bosses. He's just that weary veteran taking on the new pup Iris, who is. I mean, she's seen some stuff now too. Jumping right into it, but she's there as kind of like the protege, keeping, because Yargo's just going to mow through a lot of people. Okay, well, lost a little reputation on the city event. That's not the worst thing. And then get to share with Yargo's kind. Okay, well, while I'm shuffling these, I'm going to go ahead and just play the introduction to the Shrine of Strength. Very, very silent. Kind of like a silent mission. Why aren't you playing? It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Please don't make me read it. I don't want to read it. My voice acting isn't as good and I don't have cool music. Dang it. Okay. Well, thank you, foreteller. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Let's try it again. Shrine of Strength, 15, introduction, play.
Nestled in a high valley deep in the Copperneck Mountains, this shrine is not easily found or accessible, but luckily, you know the way. The shrine lies on the edge of a giant frozen lake surrounded by ancient, towering trees. Adorning the structure's stone face are innumerable symbols of power and strength, but you cannot determine whether the shrine was dedicated to some specific entity or simply to the general concept of strength. You enter through the large stone doors, hoping to find something within that increases your own power. As you walk along the entryway, you see a number of runic inscriptions carved into the walls. They are hard to make out, but you believe they profess an ideology of strength begets strength. In order to increase one's own strength, one must first demonstrate strength. You open the next set of doors and come face to face with that ideology in practice. A powerful Savas materializes in front of you and wordlessly begins to channel a destructive force in your direction. You will need to prove yourself to get at whatever is in this temple.
Okay, well, so the special rules here are doors A are locked, so these doors are locked, and open whenever any character occupies pressure plate C, so they're at the end of their turn. Doors B are locked and open when all characters occupy a pressure plate on one of the H tiles at the end of their turn. So, so those I believe those are both H tiles. Yes. So the pressure plates, obviously here. So both characters have to do that. For 2 characters, the pressure plates D must be occupied. Okay, so that's this one and that one. And that's pretty much it. Okay, well, I already picked the cards I was going to do because that sounds... so this Savas Ice Storm shows up, and we're going to have Yargo go at 41 and Iris go at 29. Draw. Okay. Okay, he doesn't have any range. Yes, he does. He has 5 range. Cool. Okay, that's whatever. So, yeah, so she is going to be going first. She's going to have 1 ally in range 3 perform a move 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then she's going to move 4. 1, 2. You know, let's flank him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go around. Let's just... And that's her entire turn. She's like, go that way. Very tactile. Yargo's just very headstrong, straightforward. Just kill, get out of my way. Unfortunately, it will now be... it will now be the Savas. He's not... Actually, he would move. He would move there. And... Yeah. And then he's going to do an attack with Pierce 3. So he's going to be able to hit here, then into there. For an attack 3. Okay, 3 damage. 2 damage. Boop. Okay. And now it's Yargo's turn. Frenzied Onslaught, going to move 2. I'll attack 2, why not? Well, there's a blessing. And so that's going to be 4 damage. And then he's going to move 2 again. And attack for 3, so 7 damage. It has 2 shields, so 5 damage. I was just doing that just for show because I'm going to do face your end and kill 1 normal or elite enemy. And as he's cut down, he is beheaded immediately. And that was that. Well, I think we proved our strength, so we're just done there. No need to really do anything else. So he's dead. Next round. All right. Things are off to a much better start. So let's see. I think I'm going to have her do Righteous Strength and then Brilliant Prayer. He's going to be at 18, so if I can get that card back, then I think I will have him move. Yeah, we'll do Leaping Cleave. No idea what's in there, but Unstoppable Charge, and we'll just see what happens. So, she is going to be at 18, and he is going to be at 54. Draw! Alright, so hey, she's going first. She's going to do her Righteous Strength and go 1, 2, 3, and shield herself. And then do Brilliant Prayer, and 1 adjacent ally may recover 1 of their lost cards. Hey, let's pray for you to be able to one-shot enemies again. So she gives him the face your end. That's the first time I've done that. Giving me 2 XP, but that is lost. And there's no way of getting that back. So this is effectively just actually out of the game, but she doesn't have ways of getting lost cards back. So that was her turn. Now it's his turn, and he's going to do Leaping Cleave and go 1. Opening. Oh, I don't know why there's 2 doors, but yeah. So there's that, and then now we got some enemies. We have 2 Frost Demons. Right there. So we got Frost Demons 1 and 6. 1 and 6, and they'll be going after him. They hit pretty hard. They also have Retaliate, so that's not great. But might not be too bad. And then we have another Savas Ice Storm. He's just not an elite. This is this dude's weaker, younger brother. And he is in front of the door, so let's bring you back, I guess. Okay. Yeah, so that was 1. Then we'll just go right there for 2. We'll do Unstoppable Charge, and we'll use my Battle Axe to attack both of them. So there's a Pierce into a +3 on number 6. That is 8 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Any way I can increase that? I don't think so. There is a retaliate too, so... And then the other one is going to be stunned. I like that. You know what? I'm actually... I mean, I would have anyway. There's the miss. I have a million blesses in here. But I am curious, because that's really fucking frustrating. Where is that icon? It's probably not even around here. But I'm very curious on if you have to... continue drawing. I mean, usually you're going to want to, because it's pretty much just going to net you a better result, as we saw with Iris last time. But I've never considered that maybe you don't want to, in case you do, like, draw a bunch, and then you're like, you know what, I think I want to stop there, if it's kind of like a push your luck element. And if not, then this is kind of one of those things. I mean, regardless, I would have, just because I have such a fat deck that I... Anyway. Sure. So that's a miss on that, so it is not stunned. And now that was his turn. So now they're going to go. And they're both going to attack him for 4. Okay, for 3, for 2, because of his armor. And the other one's going to attack. That will be for... What was it? Oh, for 3. Oh, actually, that was a -1. It's actually for 1 damage. I was looking at the wrong one. So that one's going to be for another 1 damage. And then, yeah, the Savas Ice Storm is not going to be... He's got disarm, target all adjacent enemies. That's good. He's not going to move, but he is going to attack at range 5, which he can hit Yargo for 2 damage, -1, and now his armor is all destroyed. Okay, that could have gone worse. Now let's shuffle this bad boy back up. Okay, still not bad. So someone has to step on that pressure plate before A can open, and it's like, do I have them split up? Probably. Last time we split up, it was not that great in the alchemy lab. We just kind of it didn't go super well. But we'll see what we can do. Let's go with... I think we're going to trample these guys. That sounds pretty fun. 1, 2... And... Man, do I really just want to burn these cards? I mean, we just have to... What do we have to do? What's our goal? Oh, loot the treasure tile. Oh, okay. That's easy enough. 1, 2... You know what? Let's do it. Let's go hard or go home. Am I right? Although, unfortunately, I can't get him his cards back. So what can she do? He's probably not going to kill both of them. So she can move. She can do Scales of Justice and move 2 and stun target 1 adjacent enemy. Yeah, she can do Scales of Justice and then... I mean, it'd be super slow. But... Holy Strike. Move 2 and then just attack 2 and stun 2. Yeah, sure. I mean, that's very slow for kind of both of them. He's at 33 and she's at 68. Draw! And they are both the fastest in the fucking world. But could have been worse because since they're going so fast, he's shielding 5, which is very annoying, and healing himself. And then doing nothing because there's no elements out. And then they're shielding 2, so he's at shield 7. Well, that's changing what I'm doing. And then yeah, and they're shielding 2, and they're just gonna stay right there. Cool. Well, I was going to trample through them all, and then crippling offensive and attack 6, wound and stun, but with an attack 6 and with a shield 7, I mean, I have ways of piercing, but that's just kind of ass. So instead, I'm just going to do this. Which one only has 2 health? I'm just going to do a basic move, and I'm going to do a basic attack. So 2 damage plus 1, 3. Has shield 2. Cool, 1 damage. Alright, so I'm not actually using any of those cards. And now it's her turn. She's going to go 1, 2, and stun number 1, because that one has not been damaged yet. And then she'll do an attack 2 stun on number 6. She'll heal 1 from herself, heal another 1 from herself, shield herself, and then do 1 damage. Oh yeah, I forgot it has shield. Cool. It's still gonna get stunned, but so they're all stunned. Neat. That could not have gone any worse for a bullshit round like that. That would be pretty dope. Is that even possible? Can I get her to move? No, I don't think it's gonna really work here. I was thinking, because she does have a whirlwind kind of attack, or a burning flash, target all adjacent enemies, and he has face your end where he can hit 3 different targets and pull them. If he could pull them like all to her, and then she does her burning flash attack, I think that would be pretty sweet, but I would have to again move her. You know, I think I will do Protective Blessing and Burning Flash, but as a support for him. And yeah, we'll do Skirmishing Maneuver. And none of these are great. So I'll do... I could do Face Your End again. Good attack. You know what? I think I will. That Savas still has 14 health. That's kind of annoying, so I'll just do that. Alright. But we'll see what happens whenever... So he is going to be at... Yeah, we'll just have him go, because he'll still be blessed and strengthened for his next turn. So we'll have him go at 29, and she will go at 51. That's so fucking annoying. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, the Frost Demons are going to immobilize both of us. Target all enemies within range 2. Alright, well, we're immobilized. No need to put that on because we're going. So we're just gonna be frozen. Frozen in place. That's so neat. Alright. Well, it's his turn. So he's gonna attack 2. 3 on number 6, so that will kill it. Oh! They're fucking stunned. How about you guys just eat major ass and you freeze your beeholes? So they don't do anything. Instead, they get cut down. So that Frost Demon's dead. And then gonna move 2, 1, 2, ensure we're all attack 2. So 3 damage doesn't matter. I'm going to do another Face Your End and just off him. Probably not the smartest because he's just a regular, but I just kind of want him out of my way. So much so that I'm throwing money around. Alright. There we go. And yeah. So the Savasai Storm is dead. Number 6 is dead. Thank God, because that was going to be annoying. And now, it is her turn, and she is going to bless and strengthen Yargo. So we'll shuffle all that, and then she is going to also heal him for 3. At range 3. And the Savant's Ice Storm, once again, like his older, more experienced brother who was no match for us, also just straight up died. Like whenever we walk through those doors, he's like, "Bro, oh no!" He knew what happened. He knew what happened. There's like a million blessings in this deck. Maybe I'll draw some. Good thing there's no round, like no time on this. It's just a or summons, because that's always just kind of annoying. All right, so got her all set up. And we will just do... Yeah, we'll just do Empowering Command and Defensive Stance. And, yeah, I might as well just, like, start attacking. Just to get rid, especially because I get advantage. So we'll do Whirlwind for 20, next round. 28, no. I want him to go first. So 28, and then she will be at 32. Draw! Ooh, 78. How embarrassing. So, he's going to go first. He's just going to do a Juggernaut and just go 1. And then attack for 2 with advantage. So there's a +2. And there's a Pierce into a Blessing. I'll do that. I'll do the Blessing. The Pierce Blessing. So it's not for 2, it's actually for 3. So 6 damage, 1 more, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does have Retaliate too, so I will take that. And no longer strengthened. That's it for him. I do have a major stamina potion, which I will drink to get up to 3 of my cards. What do I want? I think I will grab Unstoppable Charge. We will take Leaping Cleave, and I like Frenzied Onslaught. And now it's her turn. So she is going to... Yeah, unfortunately he's not adjacent. That'd be pretty cool. I don't think I have any ways to outright. Nope. Yeah, so she's gonna attack the Frost Demon for 5 damage. Oh, it's dead. Okay, well, that was nice. So doing Defensive Stance, and then she will just go and end her turn right there to get some money. Cool. And she also has a major stamina potion that I will just have her drink to get 3 cards back. So let's get both of her moves. That's 2, and I will get 1 back. And I think I like the Holy Strike. Cool. Well, now all the enemies are gone, so we can go and now at the end of the turn. That pressure plate, I'll just take it off to show it's been hit. So put that right in there. And now these are also unlocked. And we need to go to this one and that one. So let's go ahead and do that. You do that. So we'll do a Leaping Cleave into a Frenzied Onslaught. And she will do a Tactical Order and a Hammer Blow. So she, next round, she will go at 29. Oops. 29, and Yargo will go at 41. Draw. Yeah, so we'll actually just have her one ally within range 3 can perform a move 4, so let's just have him get a jump on that. So 1, 2, 3. Open that up. And what do we got? Oh. Probably should have kept the face your end. We got one Elite Harvester. Hope that wasn't in the way. No, there's no way. Dope. Did I say Harvester? I meant Harrower. Harrower Investor. Number 1. Okay. Well, so that was 1, 2, 3, then 4. And then she's going to move 4. 1, 2, 3. And do we... Yep. Yep. Why did I think it was going to be anything else? She has her own over here to worry about. Ooh, that's number 2. It's okay. They only have 19 health, and they're not doing... they're doing enough. Yeah, so that was 1, 2... Yeah, and I'll actually stop right there. Because that is both of her cards. And now it's their turn. So they're going to move 2. 1, 2, attack 3. And they're not. Oh, actually. 1, 2... That one can hit, and that will be an attack 3. Cool. Attack 6 because it got its times 2. Sure, I'll take that. I can take it, and they're gonna heal themselves for 5. Luckily, they haven't taken any damage. So, I guess we will do a Frenzied Onslaught. And we won't move. We'll attack 2. So 3 damage on number 1. 1, 2, 3. Do they all have fucking retaliate? I guess they do. And then we will go 1, 2, and attack again. No damage. Alright. Cool. Healing potion. Healing for 5. Yeah, you know what? Since I didn't do as much damage, I'm going to heal him for 5. And then I will do a stun powder on him. So number 1 is stunned. And then we'll do Leaping Cleave and go 1, 2, 3. You are not affected by difficult and hazardous terrain. That's not the same thing. Yeah. I could move 4 and I could just land on that. That is a... Oh, those are wound and damage traps. I don't want that, so I will just not go onto it. So, yeah, that was that. Next round. Yeah. Ah, God, I'm so freaking slow. You know what? It's definitely not worth just trying to play that. I think I will short rest for both of them. Although number 1 is now dealing with some shit in his eye under his weird mask. Okay. That one should be fine to get rid of. So now I just need to deal with this thing. And then he... Because I don't think I have any more jumps. Nope. I certainly don't, so he will also short rest. And nothing to really worry about because that Harrower Investor is stunned. Of course, it's Leaping Cleave, his only jump card, so we are losing Skirmishing Maneuver. Do I have any range, like heavy range? Do I still have my spare dagger? Or did I end up getting rid of that? I think I ended up getting rid of it. Yeah, so, and I think for those ones we need to, at the end of their turn, okay. Doors be or locked and open when all characters occupy. So do they have to stay there? I guess they do. That's annoying. I mean, it has to be Leaping Cleave and literally nothing else. And she's not the fastest person in the world. I have no top movement. Okay. Do I even have any jumps? I do. I do with my winged shoes. So we'll do a tactical order, and you know what? Don't I have a? She sucks. She sucks so hard by herself. Yeah, because I'm not gonna be able to get there till my next turn. So, do I have a way? Oh, I can give myself retaliate. Okay, we'll do Scales of Justice. Yeah, I'll take that. I will take that, so that will put her at 29, and he will be at 34. Draw! 7! 7 as an initiative for those things. They're going to attack 3. Well, that one's not doing anything, so that one's just going to attack me for 3 and muddle me, unless it just straight up misses. It did not. It's not doing too much damage. Okay, it's going to heal for 4, but that one hasn't been damaged, and now it's my turn. Well, there's no need to have retaliate on anymore, so I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and do nothing else. Okay, and then we'll have Yargo do Leaping Cleave and land there. And that's that. So we need to get her, which I can get. So that'll be next round. I can get her at a move 4 right there, and I just need to go super fast. So at 18. And I just need to stay there. Did I lose the card that... No, it's right there. It's my Juggernaut that I willingly got rid of. I mean, it's not really going to do much, so I guess it's just a matter of how quickly do I want to get out of here at the end of this turn, or what cards do I want. So I guess I will do... And I kind of like all these cards, especially these two. So sure, we'll do Shield Bash and whatever, Trample. So Yargo will be at 15 and she will be at 18. Draw. 2! A fucking 2! I mean, this is shielding 2 and retaliating with range, so I'm getting lucky that they're not hunting me. So that's what they do, just hole up, which is good. Not doing anything with his cards. Oh, I could have long rested. We'll say I did that. That's way better. So now I'm going to use my winged shoes to go 1, 2, 3, 4, jump on that. And yeah. And that will be it. So now these have been, because it's the end of the round, I need to do a long rest for him. But now these are unlocked. So now the long rest, he will heal 2, and we will get rid of Juggernaut. Boop. And she's no longer muddled. Well, here's the freaking problem now. She had ways to jump there, but she does not have a way to jump back. Although she doesn't need to. She doesn't need to be there. Because he can loot. Unless I got rid of the loot card. Did I? Because he can jump. Does he not have a loot with him anymore? Did I get rid of it? I guess I did. Huh. Alright. Well. Leaping Cleave. And then, that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll do Frenzied Onslaught. And you know what? I'll have her long rest. So, That will put him at 41, and she will be at 99. Draw. Again, a 7. I need to remember that these things are fast. 1, 2, 3. Luckily not doing any attack. And then 1, 2, 3. Now it's his turn. So, gonna do Leaping Cleave, and we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Frenzied Onslaught, 1, 2, and then 1, 2. You know what? Our goal, we one-shot the fucking Savas in the very beginning. I don't need to worry about these hardware things. Then it's up to her, so she gets her Winged Shoes back, heals 2, and I get to choose which card. We'll do... We'll actually do her Wand of Brilliance. Can you do anything else? Lose 1 card and recover the rest? Yeah, I guess during your turn. So I will raise Light up. And... yeah, I think I will lose... Yeah, I'll lose Scales of Justice. Alright. Next round! So she now has her Winged Shoes back. And then Hammer Blow. And... yeah, we'll do Righteous Strength. Oh yeah, because I'm like, why am I holding these and not the rest of my cards? So now I can get into those doors. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Alright, yeah, we'll do Unstoppable Charge and Whirlwind. Okay, puts him at 28, and that puts her at 18, and they're probably going to go at 0. 16! Okay. Still, I mean, the first one's max healing. But he's going to move 2. 1, 2. And that's it. Attack 3, heal 5. And... I guess it would go 1, 2. Land on that. Taking some damage. It's going to take 6 damage. And I think it's a wound. No, that one is a... okay, so that one's a poison. So it's poisoned. Taking 6 damage. And it's now poisoned, haha. But he's going to do that to attack for 3 for 2, so taking 2 damage. Then he's going to heal himself for 5, and instead he's just going to get rid of the poison. Alright, well, not bad. So now, it's my turn. And we are going to attack using the light to do 5 damage. So 5, stunned, healing myself for 1, into a -1. Cool. So 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retaliate 2, but I'm a healing 1, so damage of 1. And was that also into a stun? It certainly was. It certainly was. So number 2 is now stunned. Shouldn't have stepped on the trap. And then I'm going to use my Winged Shoes to jump. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 and start heading back. Now it's his turn. And he's going to move 4. So 1, 2, 3. Opening that up. And what do we got? Oh, cool. Freaking neat. 2 elite stone golems. Just right there, right in front of the treasure. So that was there. 1, 2, 3, 4. They didn't have to be here. 1 and no, what is that? 4 and 3. They're gross. Well, I did Unstoppable Charge, so... oh, this is actually fantastic. I'm going to stop there, because that's 4. And then Unsort is stun all adjacent enemies. So they're stoppable, but that is a lose card. And then I'm going to do my Whirlwind. And to attack 4, target all adjacent enemies. So we'll do number 4 into a +1, so 5 damage. They have shield 3, so 2 damage. 1, 2. And then the other one is, hey, a Pierce 3, target another one. Oh, if it was a ×2, that'd be pretty cool. It wasn't. I have a bunch of blessings in here. But that's going to be 5 damage with the Pierce 3 targeting both, so it actually bypasses their shields and does 5 damage. I like that. That was pretty dope, but that was also a lost card. And they're both stunned, so they're not doing anything. And now it's the next round. Boop. And we'll just do a move 4. Will we? Will we? You know what? I can do some neat stuff as well. I think I'll do my Holy Strike. And that's pretty much the only thing I can do. But it'll be neat, I guess. Sure, I'm not adjacent to him in any way to utilize that. And now they were both stunned, so now I will do my Trample. I'll do Crippling Offensive. So she will be at 32, Yargo will be at 33, and they're all going to be faster. Yep. Okay. And they're elite, and that has to be an adjacent normal enemy. Cool. Man, immobilization is really fucking frustrating. Okay. I don't have a lot of cards left, so if I'm relying on her to do something. Well, they're going to attack. Range 3, attack 4, pull, and immobilize. So that's happening no matter what. Alright, so we'll just do number 3. He's getting disadvantage. So -1, so 3 damage. I'll use my Tower Shield to block 2, so 1 damage. And then the other one's going to get disadvantage. And of course, it's 4 damage. So he's down to 15. And that was their turn. Now it's her turn. And she's going to do Holy Strike, attack for 5 on this one. Attack for 7. Range. Range 3, attack for 7 on number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Has 2 health left. That was a lost card. And that's pretty much all I got. Because I was anticipating it to end this round, and it fucking didn't. So I'm just stuck here, so now it's his turn. I mean, I have enough cards to get there, but... sure, we'll use my Moon Earring to get my Tower Shield back. And I guess... So I can't move. I'll do Crippling Offensive and I'll attack number 4. Choose another target into a +1. So it's going to be 7 damage on both of them. 4 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But they are both going to get wounded. And they're both going to get stunned. Because of that additional target. So that was worth it. And now I can't move. So Trample's gone. But my move, or my Immobilize, is now done. This one, number 2, is stunned and dying. And then this one is just going to go 1, 2, 3. So I need to loot this thing. And unfortunately, he doesn't have a loot card. So I need to... I mean, I'm sure I'll be fine. Okay. So we are going to Leaping Cleave and Trample. what do I got over here? No more ranged attacks, so I guess I'll just do a tactical order and a burning flash. No, I'll do defensive stance just in case that thing runs up on me. Just to make sure I don't need to reshuffle. I do not for her, and I do not for him. So this should be it, hopefully. She's at 29, and he is at 54. Draw! Okay, we're good. Yep, shielding up. Those two are shielding up, and now it's us. They're stunned anyway. So she's going first. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. And then while I'm here, I'm just going to do Leaping Cleave. I'm going to attack both of them for 3. We'll do number 4 for 4. So he's taking 1 damage. The other one is taking no damage. And then, yeah, then we're going to do Trample. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And that's an attack 3 against all enemies moved through. So number 4 will take 1 damage. Ho ho! And the other one will also take 1 damage. And at the end of my turn, I will loot that. So that has been looted. And then they go and they take a damage from their wounds. And they're stunned, doing nothing. And that is the end of that. I just had to loot the treasure tile. So let's go ahead and go to the conclusion.
You rush forward and take hold of the sigil of strength lying on a pedestal in the inner chamber. Immediately, an overwhelming power surges through you, and all of your foes disappear as quickly as they had appeared. You feel a great strength welling up inside you. For an instant, your vision goes dark, and you see images of a strange runic alphabet. The power dissipates and your vision returns. You quickly write down the symbols that you saw, though you do not know their meaning.
Okay, I was just adding up the... Okay, well, so, yeah, the runes are there. I'd have to put them together. The reward is 20 XP each. Does not matter for Yargo because he's maxed out, but that did get Iris with the XP she got from here and from just the level. She was at like 210 or something, and then now, yeah, she's at 268. So that did help her. She's almost at level 6, which is really cool. And that was the Shrine of Strength. Cool. Well, while I'm here, let's go ahead and see what the Town Records has to say about us reaching Prosperity level 5. Probably another cool mission to go on. Stop reading until Gloomhaven has reached Prosperity level 5. Okay, so we head back to Gloomhaven. Dominic trots quickly from behind the counter to meet you as you enter the Town Records building. Don't remember the voice I gave him. Just the mercenaries I wanted to see. I have something to show you. After vigorously shaking your hand, he turns and ushers you to follow as he moves towards the back room. The techs from the southern continent finally arrived, and they have been very helpful. They've painted a much clearer picture of the Demon War. Dominic opens the back door and gestures for you to sit down in front of his open book. I'd like you to read the latest entry, and then we'll have more to talk about. In the early years of human expansion, it was inevitable that the military would clash with the burgeoning nation of fierce Valrath to the south. Both races had a thirst for power, and this came to a head in the grassland area of Stormbrew. Both nations claimed ownership of the region, and small skirmishes between settlements quickly escalated into an all-encompassing war. The fighting raged for 6 years. The full attention of both civilizations bore down on these blood-soaked plains. Both races were equally fierce, stubborn, and filled with unquenchable rage. And after 6 years, the war had taken a heavy toll on both nations. With all of their resources being poured into the war, both races fell victim to numerous threats from within and from outside their borders. Starvation, disease, and crime ran rampant. Before too long, both would crumble and be destroyed under the weight of the conflict. So it came to pass. Directly before what was to be one of the greatest and costliest battles between the two great commanders of the war, that an Aether appeared between the two armies and offered a means for peace. This Aether was the first of his kind that either of these two races had ever seen, and when he presented his offer, the commanders were terribly skeptical. In the end, however, they agreed to give the Aether a chance. Neither commander trusted the other of the Aether, so when the Aether told them to follow him to the east, both leaders brought a battalion of soldiers with them. After a few days of marching, though, a great fog rolled across the plains, and soon the commanders were separated from their battalions. They emerged from the fog alone, just two commanders and the Aether standing in the middle of a great ruin, an entire city of overgrown stone with a long-forgotten civilization. Standing among the ruins, the Aether turned and told these two commanders a story. He told them of the great upheaval and the true history of their two races. When the story was finished, the two commanders made peace on the spot. The Valrast renounced their vicious, expansionist nature, and the two races worked together to build a civilization around strength and commerce. The story of the upheaval was only told orally, passed down from leader to leader. And many generations after the peace treaty was signed, the descendants of the two commanders began work constructing a new city as a monument to the treaty. A city built on the very spot where the Aether told his tale. The city of Gloomhaven. I think you'd name it a little bit more upbeat, where it's like, hey, Happy Haven. Not Sad Haven. You look up from the book to see Dominic staring intently at you. A smile grows on his face. Right? He says. Surely you have the same questions I do. I mean, for starters, what was the upheaval? He begins pacing around the room, stumbling over his robes multiple times. Was it some sort of catastrophe? What could the Aether have possibly said to stop an entire war? And Gloomhaven was built on top of an ancient city? We're all aware of the ruins beneath us, but I always thought it was an earlier settlement destroyed by raiders. But the ruins predate humanity itself? Is the upheaval what destroyed the original city? Dominic coughs and adjusts his beard. There are, well, too many questions. I cannot possibly continue without the answers. I've pored over all the texts from the Valworth library, but the story told by the Aether is in none of them. The books say it was only passed down orally, but this is hard to believe. There has to be a written record somewhere. He turns back to you and shrugs. I may need your help in the near future, but for now I need to make more contacts and try to gather more information about where a record of the upheaval story could possibly be. I'll send for you when I know more. And then stop here until we get Gloomhaven Prosperity to level 6. Level 6. So, well, that's neat. That's a neat little backstory right there. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for stuff that I'm going to need to read. I will check the, dang it. This stuff is like always super hard to get. But, yeah, I'll check what the runes mean and then look into it next time. But, oh, well, perfect. There we are. There we are right there. But yeah, I think that will be it for this one. So that was the Shrine of Strength. I hope you enjoyed. Stick around for the rest of the series. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.